with the Pokes. Must-see matchup going up in Salt Lake as well, guys, with Utah playing host to an undefeated USC team, SC, 6-0 for the first time since 2006. But the Utes, they've lost just one game at home since 2018. Barrett, what are your expectations in this spot? How do they inform your pick?
Well, I still am. I know USC on the road, there might be some concern, right? Because we saw them against Oregon State. The offense just wasn't there, but the defense did show up. And I think that's the one saving grace, is that they've actually played better defense than I expected, especially lately, especially up front. I did not think in the front seven they'd be where they are. But I think right now, USC, they don't have a signature win, really. This is a chance for them to put that signature win on the board. Prime time against a really good Utah team, the defending conference champs, and a team with USC that I think from a skill player perspective, it's going to be hard for Utah to match up. Utah wins at the line of scrimmage. They don't necessarily have the same kind of athletes outside as USC does. So because of that, I think, this is going to be played in kind of the USC style. Styles make fights. I think Utah last week, they got exposed by UCLA and Dorian Thompson-Robinson in a way that I think USC can replicate with Caleb Williams. So I'll take USC. I'll grab those points, but I think they win it outright.
I've got no idea what is going to happen in this game. I don't know what you expect. Like, Utah came into the season, obviously, it's ranked in the top 10. Goes to Florida, open the year, loses, hasn't looked great since. We saw last week against UCLA, it got beat up. And that's just something that kind of caught me off guard because I've seen Utah lose. I'm not used to seeing Utah be the less physical team in a game, particularly against UCLA. And that concerns me. But on the other side, this is a USC team to me that, Barrett, you mentioned it. They've struggled a bit on the road in situations like this, thinking back to the Oregon State game, into the Stanford game. And they've been somewhat shaky offensively in the passing game. Caleb Williams, 2 of the last 3 weeks that USC's played, has not been very good. They've had to rely on Travis Dye and the run game to get him through. And I think going into this road environment in Utah, where it's very tough for road teams to win, that could be a problem. But again, I come back to the idea that Utah got beat up by UCLA last week. So I don't know how much faith I can have in that. So I don't have a great feeling either way in this one, but I'm going to take USC in the points because I don't think either one of these teams is truly capable of pulling too far away from the other.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.